Let It Go Tarot. This is general reading for Aries for November 2020. I will start with oracle cards to have some insight. Can I have 3 cards, please, Spirit Guide? Can I have 3 cards, please? 1, 2, 1 more, please. Okay. Clean it up. Co-create. It was first. And exchange gifts. Let's see what our card says. It's like, I feel like you've asked, okay, we have 3. You've asked to clean up the old. You asked to sort out the old. What has happened? How you feel? To leave the past in the past and co-create your new reality. Be involved in whatever new happens to you. Be involved. You don't have to be alone because you don't trust anybody around you. I know it's painful when people disappoint us, when people doesn't help, when we really need that help. But very often it's worth to co-create. It means with somebody. If somebody will offer you a help, a hand, I think you should reconsider using it and co-create, exchange gifts. And we have 8 of Wands, 3 of Swords in reverse, and Knight of Cups in reverse. You're definitely getting out from the heartbreak. You're still thinking, this still affects you. Oh, we have 2 minutes. It still affects you because I can see that you ask to clean up and you don't trust people around you. Exchange gifts. It's like you have to gain that trust in people because I feel like you are quite empathic and you used to give people a lot and now you hesitate. But the Spirit is asking you to not do that, to not close your heart, to stay as you've been. But the action, you took actions to heal your heart. You did something. You found the hobby, you found the friends, you tried to date, because I feel like your heart was broken because probably you split up with somebody who loved you, who you loved. But currently I see you losing the trust that you can find the love, that somebody can offer you love. You don't believe that it can happen. You're losing trust in love. You're redefining it. And we have 7 of Swords in reverse. You feel strong enough to resist people who are trying to deceive you. It's like you do not let into your space and energy anybody who is at least showing any signs of deceitfulness, which is great. But the question is if you are able correctly define who does it, because you might be judging the situations and people through what you went through, heartbreak, and you might not be yet ready to filter people correctly out. Yes, it's like you might be seeing something in people which is not present, but only because their behavior is similar to the person you've been dealing with and they deceived you. We have Nine of Pentacles in reverse. In the middle of the reading, somebody is not grounded here. Somebody doesn't feel like being able to ground themselves, to be stable in the situation. Or you are not looking for people. You definitely doesn't want to surround yourself right now with people who are not grounded, who are not seeing, who are not wanting to look into the future. And we have Queen of Swords in reverse. And we have two people here. One is not granted, one is losing the plot, one is losing the stability, money probably. One is losing, and the other one is gaining their power, their strength, but going a little bit wrong direction because they are cutting off everything what approaches them. They don't want to deal with anybody else. And it might be that there is a relationship, or been recently a relationship which you approached, somebody approached you, but you couldn't see the worth in it because either that person was not granted or stable enough for you, and you've appeared as the person who cut it off too quickly, who was angry and resistant to love. I feel like you see the deceptiveness, the seed in everything currently. Or swap roles if this resonates opposite. It might be you approaching somebody who sees that they're on the seed. And we have Four of Wands in reverse. No happy home. No happiness with relationships. We have two cards. I will take them. We have Page of Swords in reverse. No talking. Not spying. Not wanting to take a second look. Somebody here is just judging the situation by the first look. They don't want to get get deeper insight, get deeper look into something. They're just cutting it off because they still bleeding. The heart is bleeding. And we have Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So many reversals. It's like, and this causes you to not be this is like somebody here is deciding that they can stand by themselves. They don't need love, they don't need partnership, they not getting further look into any options they are offered or presented with, because they lost belief that they can build something stable, that anybody can build something stable with them. But and at the same time they don't want to be alone, which causes a lot of conflict, which causes a lot of conflict here. But what you asked is clean up those old beliefs, old deceits, old heartbreaks, and co-create with other people through exchanging gifts, through exchanging experience. Go and play, go and reach to people. Knight of Cups, clarifying. Eight of Wands. Page of Cups. It's an apology. Either you apologized, or you're gonna to apologize, or somebody else will apologize to you. Queen of Swords, clarifying. Three of Swords. But that heartbreak you went through left you made you stronger, you feel stronger, made you raise your sword and be a little bit cruel, but in your defense, which is still upright, which means it's like, I feel like you allowed this time to be cruel and short language, short answer, because you defending yourself, your space, your energy, your soul, and a heart for most. Seven of Swords. We have Seven of Swords here in reverse. And now for you, and it's like whoever approaches you and offer you love, you see them as deceit. Whoever, or there is somebody who will approached you with the cup of love, and you saw this as deceit, as somebody trying to take a revenge on you or playing with you again. Again, I hear again. But you have to clean up those beliefs, old beliefs, hurtful beliefs. You have to build, co-create your reality with other people or based on other people who succeeded. We have the Chariot, clarifying Seven of Swords in reverse. You're judging very quickly. Something is happening here so quickly. You so much in protective mode that you might be missing your train. I see the train. You might not get on the train which you are meant to be in, because you think everything is deceit, because it has happened to you, because your heart is broken. Nine of Pentacles is clarified by Nine of Pentacles in reverse. You don't want to work with somebody. You don't want to give it a shot. You have enough. You feel like you spend enough money, enough time, enough energy on somebody, on people who are not grounded, who doesn't want a future with you, who doesn't think about the future, who are unstable and unreliable. Five of Wands. You rather pick up the fight instead of give it a shot. You rather test people through fighting a little bit with them, rather giving them benefit of doubt at the beginning, which I'm not sure if this is advisable, because you have exchanged the gifts. It's definitely not arguing with people. We have the Tower in reverse, clarifying Four of Wands in reverse, rebuilding something. Your world has swapped, has tweaked, has collapsed, because something has happened in your house, in your family, all over. It was in the moment, in the blink of the eye, everything collapsed in your house, your family, your marriage, your commitment, your connection. And I feel like you have, or you will be given, the opportunity to rebuild your foundations. But this time, co-create. It's not only you who's supposed to build. It's not only you who's supposed to raise the house, the family, who's supposed to put your energy into it. Co-create. Make sure that everybody involved is building, is putting something in. Through the exchange gifts. It cannot be only one person buying presents for a birthday parties, for the birthday, yes? It has to be other person giving in as well. Clean up your mentality, your perspective, your idea about you being the center and the owner of it. It's not true. The balance has to be restored. We have Two of Wands in reverse. Clarifying Page of Swords in reverse. You're not waiting anymore. You will not wait anymore for... You don't want to give more thoughts anymore to something which you're not suspicious about anymore. It's like, I mean, I feel like you gain that power, you gain that knowledge, you gain that strength right now to be able to not wait and give another shot to somebody who you know is not worth investing in. You are trying to not waste anymore your time into situations or people who you know from the beginning by the red flags, from the first red flags, that they are not worth to invest into because you don't have time, you don't want... I feel like that, guys, I don't have time. Fuck off. Yes? It's like you don't want to lose more than you already lost. It's why you are not even thinking twice about something which does look suspicious, which does looks smelly. You will not spy on it. You will not wait that this will sort it out itself or will clarify. You just out and about and not giving it your energy or gifts. Last one, please. And we have Eight of Wands in reverse this time. We had Eight of Wands there. The reading has started with Eight of Wands upright and it's finishing with Eight of Wands reversed. I feel like you don't want to be alone. This is contradicting whatever is you doing, whatever you are approaching, whatever you are addressing. Deep inside of you, you don't want to be alone. But as long as you used to give everything a try in the past, with the pure heart on your sleeve, this time you learn your lesson and you don't give too much to something which doesn't serve you or satisfies you, which is great. We shouldn't, because we will be always taken advantage of, because people are like that. We all are like that. And you will not entertain something which doesn't feed you anymore. It is beautiful energy. Loving yourself first. Let's see what Oracle will say. Advice from Oracle. We have Galactic Healer. Beautiful. Move forward with an open mind. This is advice. It means open mind. Don't close your heart too much, because you might miss something which is meant to be in your life. Open your mind. But yes, this is what you're doing. You are thinking now more through your mind than through your heart. But open it wider to allow good stuff to come to you. Be receptive. Because it looks like you used to give a lot, you used to be a giver in your life. And now you are confused and you're closing up your heart, your mind, but you shouldn't, because you're supposed to now balance the scales and receive more. Open your mind for receiving the blessings from the universe and gifts from other people. Co-create your reality with other people. Mindful wisdom. Create inner harmony. This is what I said. Create a harmony between giving and taking. You're supposed to be receiving the same amount of energy and investment from others as you invest. Never, we shouldn't give more, because it always will be taken as the weakness and people will take advantage of it. I hope it will help somebody. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.